All right, welcome back to Des Moines Capitals hockey for game number 3 of the JV side of it. Rematch between the Waterloo Warriors and the Des Moines Capitals, as the Capitals fell short yesterday 4-2 to the Waterloo Warriors. It was proven last night why the Waterloo Warriors, with only one loss in the JV, they are a very talented young group. So let's see if our Capitals, and our Capitals is a very talented young group too, just let's see if we can come out and build from last night and see what we can do.
Yeah,
I think we scored late last night on them.
Yeah, we did. I mean, it was a 4-1 game, and the game was pretty much on its wraps. But the young Baxter, came down and was able to score a goal late. Seemingly giving the Capitals a little bit of momentum coming into today. You're right. This Waterloo team is a pretty talented team, and I think their team makes up. They have 20 sophomores.
Wow.
On their team. So,
wow.
I mean, good for them right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're seniors.
Yeah.
20 seniors is obviously there's attrition that happens, but getting ready to get this tilt going.
We're going to get it going. Waterloo wearing their red jerseys going to your left on the screen. The Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your right. And they didn't wait for they're going there. Didn't wait for starting lineups or anything today. So Capitals have it on the far side, played by Baxter. Up to Davison. Davison back to Baxter. Dumps it down into the Warriors in the rink. Chasing after is Bragg. Bragg tied up in behind his Warriors goaltender. Played off the half boards up to Davison. He fires it. Shot gets blocked. Here comes the Warriors back the other way on the right side. Dumps it down into the Capitals in the rink. And in net today for the Capitals is Noe.
And his last outing was a good one.
Yeah,
and
2 nights ago.
In a challenge, a pretty challenging game. Made some great saves. And
puck comes free all the way up to the neutral zone. Chasing after it is Davison. Davison not able to get to it, and the Warriors, I think maybe did get to it. Dumped it down into the Warriors into the rink. Well, you guys that are here, we'll get the camera over there. It's not quite set up there, but it's getting set up in the lounge up there. Somebody brought fresh cinnamon rolls already this morning, and those didn't last long. As we are having our annual chili feed here and soup feed, and it is amazing look up in the lounge with 30-some crock pots full of chili, soup, cornbread, you name it. Shot on net, save, Noe. Excited to get up there after 2 periods here are played, intermission. I'm sure Rob and I will both be up there, peacing all day long.
That's right. A little bit of this, a little bit of that up there. Some rice soup and cheese soup and other types of soups and chilies, and and kind of do it with Waterloo families too. So
yep, we support all the teams. We've done it with several different teams that comes into the Bucks Arena here. Capitals send it all back out to center ice, played by Lanigan. Lanigan to Legler. Warriors with it on the far side, dumps it down in the Capitals in the right, chasing after is Lanigan. Lanigan catches up to it to Legler. Back out to the point, blocked by LaPrade. Warriors with it on the far side. Can't quite hang on to it in any good possession of it. Sent on to the near side, played by Lanigan. Too many L's out there right now, Rob. Lanigan, LaPrade, Legler.
It's a tongue twister this early in the morning, especially.
Shot on net, saved by Noe, and he's just going to hang on to it. Well, Rob, a lot of us left here last night and went and watched the McGregor fight. Yep, and we were all pumped for that, but that lasted about 43 seconds last night. So,
yeah. Kind of a anticlimactic build-up to it all.
Yeah.
I suppose you can't say that to McGregor.
Yeah. Anybody want to know what we're talking about? There's a thing called a cage fighting or cage wrestling, whatever you want to call it. And that was the big pay-per-view last night. Remind me of the old Mike Tyson days.
Oh, yeah.
You'd pay all that money to watch Mike Tyson fight, and it would last all of 30 seconds.
That's the chance you take with things like that, you know. It's
Capitals with it on the near side. Baxter plays it. Shot on net, save, and Noga with a nice shot on net. On the near side to play it is Webb. Webb back out to Noga, fires it, shot on net again. And number 34 for the Warriors. Davis in net again for the Warriors.
just not a lot of movement by either team right now. You know, probably got some stiff legs here this morning.
Yep.
And just getting things going into the pace of this game.
Warriors with it in behind Capitals goaltender, played by Mazakowski. Mazakowski on the far side, trying to get it up to Webb. Shot on net, saved by Noe. Mazakowski with it again behind his own net. Searing pass out front, broken up by Baxter. Puck comes free over to the near side. Off the half boards, played by Cooper. Capitals struggling to get it out of the zone. As soon as I say that, it always happens. Now it comes out of the zone. Yeah, well, we were struggling to get it out of the zone. Mazakowski with it down in behind his own goaltender, sent over to the near side. Burnell comes in to play it. Long pass back to the far side. Mazakowski sets up in behind his own goaltender, spins it, goes back the opposite direction over to Davison. And Capitals are
just kind of being nonchalant right now and not really hustling to the puck. So got to get some skates going.
Kind of the way we started out yesterday. Puck goes all the way down into the Warriors in the rink. Burnell chasing after it, but Davis hangs on to it, the Waterloo goaltender, and just gets a whistle. 10:18 left in the period.
Just getting a little bit more focused, sense of urgency here to get after this early.
Fires it, shot goes wide past the goaltender. Back at the blue line, and the Warriors able to bring it up to center ice. Back and forth it goes in between both blue lines. Capitals pick it up. Davison with it. Tried to skate it into the zone. Couldn't do it. Delayed offsides on the Capitals. And the Waterloo is able to turn and bring it back the other direction. Right down center ice they do. They dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Noe sends it off into the corner on the right side. Searing pass out front, broken up by Burnell. And here comes the Caps back the other way, 3-on-2. And they're just content dumping it in, putting a shot on net, changing it up now.
On a long shift there, time to get off the ice, so good job by them.
Puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Wiersma catches up to it down below the goal line. Sent over to the near side to Tanner Gay. Gay up to Adams. And Adams skates it down the right side of the ice. Centering pass out front. Oh, right out to Baxter.
And that's kind of what you want to see us do. We didn't do a consistent job of that yesterday of really getting the puck deep before, and we turned the puck over at our own blue line.
Puck's on the far side, played by Bellis. On the near side, Lanigan couldn't hang on to it. Here comes these Warriors down into the Capitals in the rink. Capitals turn and burn and bring it back the other way. Tanner Gay dumps it down in. Davis plays it off behind his own net. Waterloo breaks it out on the right side. And they're going to get got tipped. No icing. Warriors with it down below the goal line, down in behind the Capitals goaltender Noe. Sent over to the far side to LaPrade. LaPrade up to Legler. Legler back to DiCarlo, and delayed offsides on the Capitals. Kind of like to see them guys just dump that further down into the zone instead of passing it right before the blue line there. Icing on the Warriors.
Yeah, you start making those rink-wide passes at the blue line, you're asking for trouble there. Turnovers and odd man rushes going there. So just want to make sure we're getting that puck. Keep it simple, get the puck in deep. Try to work it there, and if not, get on your forecheck.
Robert Crowley listening from Boomtown, Indiana. Warriors bring it up through up to the left side of the ice, up through the neutral zone. Knocked back in by DiCarlo. Davis with the save by the Waterloo Warriors. They chip it off the high glass. Puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Baxter turns right in front of his own goaltender, back out to the near side. And we're going to get our first penalty of the game. We're going to get a cross-checking penalty. And I do believe it's going to be on the Waterloo Warriors. And the Capitals are going to be on the Pickett Finch Creamery power play.
First opportunity here. We didn't have a whole lot of opportunities in either game yesterday as far as penalties called on either side, and I think what is it, like one or two penalties in the
I
Navy
think
game?
yeah.
So
Capitals
wasn't that many.
On both teams last night, varsity and JV, not a whole lot of calls. Burnell with it, not like the Fremont Omaha game. Shot on net, saved by Davis.
This pretty clean game,
Back to Myers. Myers chips it down in, over to Davison, down into the far corner. Left there for Bragg. Bragg looking for something down low. Waterloo does a good job keeping us on the outside. Played by Bragson over to the far side, over to Burnell. Bouncing puck, loose over to Wiersma. Wiersma now, top of the circle, fires it. A little tickle in my throat this morning. Back to Wiersma. Wiersma on the far side to Burnell. Working it on the left side of the ice. Back to Wiersma. Wiersma on the right to Myers. Myers fires it off the shin pads, off into the corner. Myers couldn't keep it in on the half boards, and the Warriors come back 2-on-2 down into the Capitals in the rink, played by Wiersma. And Wiersma has it now on the far side. Wiersma all the way down on the left side of the ice, trying to wrap it around. Back out to the top side to Myers. Myers to Wiersma on the right. Myers, good job keeping it at the blue line. Left there for DeCarlo. DeCarlo to Davison on the far side. Top side to DeCarlo. Just a little bit out of reach for Myers. Capitals working it on the left side. Fires it on net, saved by Davis.
Nobody down low to get the garbage there.
Capitals play it over to Wiersma. Capitals changing it up as Davison comes off and LaPrade comes onto the ice. 16 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals. 5:45 left in the first period. All knotted up at 0. Puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink, played by Myers. Back to 5-on-5 hockey as number 8 for the Waterloo Warriors comes out of his box.
I think the Capitals got one shot on net there for that power play.
Capitals had a tough time coming off the bench as two players, I think one of them was Baxter, come off the bench and they fell down right as soon as their legs touched the ice. Capitals have it on the near side.
That's what would happen to me, too.
Oh, Jesus, hell yes, me too. Shot on net, saved by Davis.
Not just once.
No. Well, you and I, they'd have to come pick us up. They'd blow the whistle because we'd still be laying there. I don't want to fall on the ice.
I might need one of those cones or a walker.
That's going to be icing. Well, Dave DeCarlo and I were walking up to the fight party last night, and we both slipped on the same patch of ice, and we both about ended up on our back in the driveway. We were, yeah, I don't know how we saved each other. I mean, we made a great save.
Well, it's icy all over, and when the temperature's below 0, it's kind of hard for that ice to melt on the streets.
Shot on net, saved by Davis. Hey, it's cold out there this morning.
So I know my folks are watching this morning. It's they wanted to stay clear of the ice and everything today too. So a shout out to them. And
I see my mom's watching. She jumped on. Hi to Sean Topliff. I see he's jumped online there. Sean, come up and get yourself a bowl of chili today. Capitals have it in the near side, played by Baxter. Baxter back up to Noga. Noga fires it. Shot, just went wide of the goaltender. I think maybe Davison had a tough time with that save off his shoulder.
Yeah, and that was key. Capitals had traffic in front of the goalie, and it just trickled by the post.
Comes the Capitals back the other way. Up to play is Webb. Webb right up the right side. Able to bring it down into the Warriors into the rink. And here comes the Warriors back the other way off the door of the penalty box and popped right back out to the red line. Capitals have it on the far side over to Lanigan. Lanigan dumps it down into the Warriors' defensive side of the ice. Warriors bring it down the left side of the ice, down into the, try to get it down to the Capitals' defensive side. So far, so good for the Capitals. They're hanging with the Waterloo Warriors this morning. That's going to be icing on the Warriors. 3:36 left in the first.
Yeah, and you can see the maturity happening with this young, Capitals JV team too over this year, and young hockey players make mistakes just like older players make them, but hopefully it's a maturing process and learning.
Capitals with it now to Davison. Davison fires a shot just high of the goaltender Davison. That was a nice shot by Davison. Sent over to the far side to Bellis. Back to Bragg. Bragg's got a shot off the shin pads loose. Still working on it. Shot on net saved by Davis. And the Capitals are not able to keep it in as Bellis couldn't keep it in. Puck goes all the way down into the Capitals in there.
Icing there.
Oh. On the far side, Plack to play to Bellis. Bellis leaves it there for Burnell. On the half boards on the left side of the ice. And Capitals able to break it free. Bragg chasing after it. Sent over to the far side. Burnell with it. Burnell up to nobody besides players in the red jersey. And that's going to be icing on the Waterloo Warriors. 2:40 left in the first period.
A lot of neutral zone hockey to this first period, and I think that's just a matter of both teams getting their legs going this morning.
Well,
maybe it's just me getting my legs going, too.
Well, I was just going to say, there's probably not too many teenage boys down there and girls that at this age are quite the morning people yet. I'm a morning guy. I've been up since 5:30, so.
I am, too. It drives my wife crazy that I'm a morning person.
Yeah, but probably not teenage-wise.
No.
I remember those days. I used to sleep till 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Right. Fires a shot on net, save Davis. Nice shot by Myers from the point. 2:12 left in the first period. 0-0 hockey game. Well, Rob, do you have an NFL team you're rooting for today?
I don't really have a dog in the fight.
Okay.
But it's a kind of a win-win because whoever ends up winning this thing, the whole thing is going to be somebody new that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
Capitals on the far side, over to player is Wiersma. Back to Collins. Collins into the corner. Both players get knocked down. Collins comes up with it, leaves it there for Adams. The puck comes free all the way out to center ice, down into the Capitals into the rink. Myers chasing after it.
The cool matchup, and the NFL would just love it because it's the 100th anniversary to have the Chiefs and the Packers play the 100th year when they played the very first one.
Oh, really?
The very first Super Bowl, yeah.
Well, I'm not that inside on it like that, and I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, so I think they would, if they had their druthers, the storyline for the NFL is there. So.
Well, as my business, Little Debbie Snack Cakes and the grocery business, in this area, it would be in our favor to have either Green Bay Packers or the Kansas City Jets in the Super Bowl because people have more parties in this area for the Jets or the Packers. So on the far side to play is Legler. Legler down into the Warriors in the ring. Got somebody out front. Couldn't quite get to Leprod. Nice idea by Legler as Leprod just got tied up right at the last second. Just 44 seconds left in the first period.
And I think we'll get out of here just in time today for that first game to start. I think it's like 2:10 or something.
Well, they're going to get a whistle and going to get a tripping call, and it's going to be on the Warriors. Capitals are going to go back on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play. Rob, they might have to haul all of us out of here, out of the lounge up there. If not, we'll just turn on the TV. We might be comatose up there with all the chili and Jesus Christ.
Chili coma. Yeah, it's getting. There's more and more crosstalk.
Yes, I was just going to say that. I've looked up there a couple times when the play's in that end of the rink, and I see the mom and dads of the Capitals continue to bring crock pots in. Legler with a power play unit out there for the Capitals. DiCarlo, Legler, Baxter, LaPrade, and Bellis out there for the Capitals. Number 13 for the Warriors sets in the sin bin. Gungan. That's going to do it for one period of play. The Capitals will start out the second period on a power play, 1:32 left on the power play. Be back in 2 minutes with second period action. All right, back with Des Moines Capitals hockey as Rob and I get talking here. A very short 2 minutes for us. 1:32 left on the power play for the Capitals, and they were wearing their white jersey going to your left on the screen. The Warriors wearing their red going to your right. And luckily our weather was able to settle down and let the Warriors make it down here last night and today. On the far side to play to Wiersma. Wiersma back to Myers. Myers back to Wiersma. Fires it. Shot. Goal! I think that got tipped in front by Davis.
Yeah,
Davison.
At the very least, the goalie kind of had a double screen with Capitals down below and another player of his own screening him. I don't think the goalie even saw that.
And the Capitals up 1-0 power play goal. 4:34 left in the period.
We'll see who they gave that goal to, if they
Yeah.
thought it was tipped or not.
Wiersma gets it. Mean Bragg with the assist, so no tipped in front. And that was a nice goal by the Capitals. Nice. I think Wiersma scored yesterday. Maybe that was LaPrade, I think, from the point yesterday.
LaPrade did,
yeah,
with a hard wrist shot.
Yep. Anyway, the Capitals up by 1 on a power play goal, and the Warriors with it. Bring it back down the other way. 3-on-1 coming back the other way with the Warriors. And nice back check by Capitals, and here they come back the other way. We got Burnell and Myers coming down the left side of the ice. Got some room. Shot saved, Davis. And a nice screen by Myers. And I like what Burnell did. He snuck in behind both players. And he tried to get the goal.
Got some open ice.
Yeah, he did. As the two Waterloo players kind of took the defensive side on Myers and left Burnell all alone out there. Comes the Warriors back the other way, down in the Capitals into the rink. Left there for Adams. Adams sends it to the far side, try to get it to Tanner Gay. Sent over to the far side. Down into the Capitals in the rink. Back to play it is Wiersma. Wiersma couldn't quite get to it, and Warriors keep it on the far side. Capitals block it there. Gay blocked it with his shin pads. Puck comes loose all the way out to center ice.
both players stayed over the top of it.
A lot of snow in front of that Capitals bench. That's where the puck got stuck. They were anticipating that puck to keep moving, and it did not move at all.
Okay, well, looking for a Capital line here to get some energy going back. You know, we should have got some energy off that goal.
Capitals with it on the near side, played by DiCarlo, chasing after it up across the red line. He comes in with a hard hit. Gee, many Christmas.
Like a collision there.
And he jumps right back up, sent over to the far side by Lanigan. Lanigan up to Legler. And I just feel this pace of this game's picked up just a little bit. Over to play is Laprade. Laprade with a fires it. Just shot goes, excuse me, wide of Davis.
Well, a little sense of urgency, a little bit by Waterloo,
Yeah.
a little bit more physical play by them, and Capitals seem up to the task now, picking up their play a little bit now too.
Sent over to Laprade. Laprade with it. Back to play it is Bellis. Bellis has it in behind his own goaltender, Noe. A nice outlet pass up to Laprade. Laprade across the blue line, got some room. Searing pass broken up, and the Warriors send it over to the far side. Noga catches up to it for the Capitals on the half boards. And the Warriors come up with it. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. And the Warriors, number 6, blew a tire coming in. Shot on net, saved by extra little poke on Noe, and the Capital players. Bellis is going to go in the sin bin. They're going to really call him for that. Or they're both going to go. Slash. Both slashing calls. That's a light slash. Well, I'm going to say it's light slash on both of these guys.
You know, I think that was one little step up of a hug.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. That's like the lightest slash I've ever seen.
Yeah, the Waterloo player came down, gave Noe, I mean, he's playing the puck till the whistle, gave him a little extra poke on the stick. And
kind of almost a love tap.
Yeah, and then Bellis came back and replayed the flavor with a little tiny love tap. And anyway, at least they called both the players. Here comes the Capitals back the other way, all the way down into the Capitals into the rink. Webb dumps it in, played by Noga on the far side.
Might be one of those message calls from the referees just to say we're not going to.
Shot goal! Noga walks it in from the far side.
Nice toe drag to get around that player and release that shot right.
And nobody picked him up, and I think he was like me. I'm like, shoot the puck, shoot the puck.
Glove side, top corner.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the hit by Webby in the corner.
Yeah, and that's, Webby getting some energy started on that line with a big hit in the corner, turning over the puck and allowing us to continue that play in the offensive zone. So
Capitals up by 2.
Never underestimate those little things that happen, the hard-working plays.
Webb gets the assist on that. Comes the Capitals back the other way. Fires it on net, saved by Noe. He's sent over to the far side. Baxter plays it off the half boards. Shot on net, saved by Noe.
Yeah, the goal scorer always gets the credit, but it's always those little things that happen to set up those plays and to keep a play alive that is so important. And for young players to understand is just keep, grinding and working hard to get the puck because you never know how that's going to turn out.
Capitals lose the faceoff draw back on the far side. Noe pointing to the Waterloo players out in front of him that no one was covering. Capitals have it, bank it off the high glass and off the high protective netting, get a whistle. 9:57 left in a second.
Tony, I always say that in football that I always tell the kids when we played a big game that there's always 5 or 6 plays that are going to dictate the ball game in a big game. And the same thing can be said for hockey too. There's always 5, maybe more plays that are going to dictate this game. You just never know when they're going to happen.
Right.
So always on your toes, always working hard.
All right, their little referees are getting together here. I'm not sure what they're discussing. I think they're trying to discuss where they're going to drop the puck, and it comes outside the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. I'm not sure why that was, but maybe it got tipped. Capitals win the faceoff, though. Wiersma with it on the far side. He's got some extra step in his skates after a goal already today. Capitals with it, Davison. Davison back to play it to Brunel. Sent over to the far side. The puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Wiersma with it now. Wiersma up to Brunel, and then puck comes free all the way down in behind Davis. Capitals putting the pressure on him. Davis looking for somebody out in front of the net. Couldn't quite hang on to the puck, and the Warriors bring it out to center ice.
Well, and here's what you're seeing out of the Capitals over the last few minutes is just keeping this game very simple. Not trying to make things too hard, just getting the puck in deep.
Shot on net, saved by Noe. Back out to the near side. Collins with it now. Collins across the red line. Nice pass to Adams. Adams skates it in, tries to split the defense. He gets sandwiched. A nice idea by Adams. What they yell? I heard somebody. Everybody's laughing over here, Rob. We couldn't hear it with our headphones on. Capitals on the far side, played by Baxter. Or maybe we don't want to hear it.
Parents encouraging. I think there's parents encouraging their players out here.
Okay, all right. On the near side, played by Collins. Collins over to Adams. Adams up to Mazakowski. And the Capitals keep it alive at the blue line. Back to Mazakowski. Fires it on net. Save Davison.
Good redirect. Good job by the goaltender staying with it.
And here comes the Warriors back the other direction, down into the Capitals in the rink. No, he makes it look easy. He makes a save, sends it on the far side. DiCarlo with it now, right up through center ice, down into the Capitals into the rink. Back to play LaPrade. LaPrade just shot just a little bit wide, had the goaltender moving. LaPrade squares that up just a little bit. It might have had a goal. Back to play it in behind the own net is Legler. Legler back out to Lanigan. Lanigan over to Wiersma. Capitals moving the puck well. Back to Legler on the near side.
They got Waterloo on the run right now. If they could just...
Well, we're going to get some whistle. We're going to get a call in front of the net. We're going to have DiCarlo, number 18, going to send in both for roughing here. So early on in the game here, not halfway through the game, I guess. Referee's going to be calling coincidentals, it looks like. Oh. And both players are going to get called for roughing. The goaltender Davis was not happy with DiCarlo running into him. Well, Rob, as you look up into the crockpots up there, you see some movements from the window back to the crockpots. People are smelling it, and they're starting to head that direction and starting to sample some of those chilies and soups up there.
I've seen the crockpots go in the L, usually in the other table that goes in the L. It's all desserts, but I'm seeing some overflow of crockpots. So I think we're in new territory.
Capitals 2-on-1. Sorry, got a choke this morning. Warriors bring it down, shorthanded try. On the near side to play it is Bellis. Maybe I need to go up and get some of John Young's chili. Clear me up this morning. On the far side, kept in by the Warriors. Shot on net, saved by Noe. Oh, I was thinking there was a power play. We're 5-on-5.
Well, John Young's chili will definitely do that. If you have a head cold when you start, you won't when you're done.
Oh. DiCarlo's laughing here. Dave DiCarlo on the camera today.
It's not just, we're talking.
Is it 5-alarm?
Plural habaneros, not just one habanero. It's plural.
Tomorrow morning would not be fun.
No.
Back on the near side, played by Davison. Davison back up to Bragg, and Bragg skates it right down the left side of the ice. Fires it shin pads off into the side. Played by Brunel. Brunel got some room. Back out to the point it goes. Wiersma with it. Wiersma over to the far side to Myers. Myers fires it, goes high over the goaltender's head. Back to Wiersma on the left side. 6:16 remaining in the period. Fires it. Shot. Ooh! Burdell just missed on the top side. Puck comes free. Now Warriors got opportunity coming back the other way. Not going to get around Davison. Davison just takes him off the puck. And now Eaton Bragg comes in all alone. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Right out front. Shot. Just missed the goaltender. Nice job by Bragg. Boy, who was that on the far side? Was it Burnell? Shot on net. Saved by Davison. And Davis having a tough time handling the puck right now.
Yeah, his rebound control isn't very good today, and he's
like
leaving
yesterday.
some juicy ones out there. We just got to have someone down there to collect it.
Icing on the Warriors.
And that goalie was really aggressive coming over with his stick, trying to knock him off that puck, and best job, about as good as the goalie can do in that situation.
Face off to the stick side of the Warriors goaltender. Capitals lose the face-off, and the Warriors bring it up through center ice, trying to get it around Baxter. Spins around Baxter, sends it along the far boards. 5:30 remaining in the period. Warriors with it down below the goal line, and picked off by Baxter. Now Baxter skates it up the right side. Left there for Collins. Collins up to, going to be a penalty on the Warriors, I do believe.
Yeah, it's going to be.
And the Warriors touch it up. Going to get a 2 minute. We're going to get a 2 and a 10 for boarding.
Yeah, boarding.
Capitals be on the Picket Fence Creamery power play in all the local supermarkets here in Des Moines. Make sure, and surrounding areas, make sure you look for the Picket Fence Creamery products in the dairy and in the freezer section for the ice cream.
Well, that's Harrison Foss, number 22 for Waterloo, be in the sin bin for, a 2 and a 10.
Capitals win the faceoff, draw back to Bellis. Bellis to Myers with Legler and DiCarlo on the front side with LaPrade. Power play unit out there for the Capitals. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the period. Sent over to the far side to Myers. Capitals moving the puck well on the near side. Oh, Myers, nice job, Myers. Myers falls down, able to still keep it in. Shot on net, saved by Davison. Oh, that was Bellis, sorry. Bellis still, whoever it was, great job falling down and able to keep that puck.
Just need a little bit more movement without the puck here. Keep guys moving without the puck. Find those open areas in the scoring areas. There's some holes there. Just got to find them.
Warriors with it. They send it up to the blue line, played by Legler. Legler down to LaPrade. Back out to Wiersma. Wiersma to LaPrade. Fires it. Shot. Ooh, off the stick of the guy in front. Shot save again. Davis with a couple good saves.
I can see where was it Wiersma that shot that from the point, or was I could see where he was aiming for.
Yeah. 1:09 left in the power play.
The goalie was cheating kind of to his glove side, and he was trying to put that top stick side of the goaltender. Just about got it there.
Face off to the glove side of the Warriors goaltender. Warriors dump it out, bring it up through center ice, down into the Capitals inner rink. Back to play it is Wiersma. Wiersma sets up in behind Noe. On the near side to play it is Myers. Myers across the blue line, down into the Capitals, or down in the Warriors in the rink. Myers with it. Myers on the far side, left there for Bragg. Bragg back out to Myers. Fires it, tipped in front.
Just need to get that puck down just a little bit.
Wiersma with it. Oh, couldn't hang on to it. Now here comes the Warriors, and they're able to dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. 27 seconds left on the power play. 3:30 left in the second period, and the Caps up by 2. On the far side, Burnell with it down on the offensive side of the ice. Left there for Bragg. Trying to wrap it around. Back out to the Wiersma. Wiersma to Burnell. Oh, just out of reach for Burnell.
Burnell just stopped his feet there for a second. And
that's going to be icing on the Warriors as the penalty expired. 3 minutes remaining in the second. Capitals looking to pick up their 4th point of the season. They could hang on to of the weekend as they beat
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Thank you. I was trying to think who we played on Friday. Late offsides on the Capitals. Baxter shaking his head. Couldn't believe it came offsides. Here comes the Warriors back the other way, down into the Capitals into the rink on the right side. Played by Johnston. Johnston up to Cooper for the Capitals. Back to play it on the near side. Cooper with it. Cooper leaves it there on the half boards.
Call this the no skating zone, meaning don't be skating around with a puck and
Baxter with it on the far side up to Noga. Noga with it across the red line. He's got some help. 3-on-1 coming back the other way. Fires it. Shot saved by Davis, and he steers it off in the corner. Nice save by that young man.
That's what Davis. You go hard to the net. Go hard to the net.
Capitals with it on the far side. Played by Baxter. Baxter dumps it down in deep on the near side to Webb. Webb goes in with a hard hit. Played by Cooper. Cooper comes out with it. Looking. Shot. Deflected. Back out to the near side. Kept in by Lanigan. Nice job, Lanigan, keeping it in at the blue line. Left there for Noga on the left side. Back out to the point. Bellows with it. Fires it. Fires it again. Shot save. And Davis sends it with a nice save. Sends it off into the corner. Capitals pick it up. Jackson Adams with it in front of the net, or on the right side of the net. Fires it. Shot save. Davison. Or Davis, I guess. The Waterloo Warrior goaltender hangs on to it. 1:18 left in the second. Bunch of shots on net here.
Capitals done a good job in this period just maintaining pressure in the offensive zone. Really not a whole lot of scoring opportunities in this period for the Warriors. And we'll keep it that way.
Capitals with the puck down their defensive side of the ice, almost picked off there as Wiersma with it now up through center ice.
Again, too many guys trying to carry the puck in on their own and spread out, make them play defense here.
Trying to wrap it around was Myers, and he's looking. Nope, no goal. Myers was looking to see if it went in. Shots on net, Capitals in favor on the shots. 19 shots on Waterloo's goaltender Davis for 17 saves, and Waterloo with 9 shots on net and 9 saves for Noe. Sent over to the far side, played by Myers. Myers on the half boards. Puck comes free all the way down into the Capitals in the rink, and that's going to be icing on the Waterloo Warriors. Face off to the glove side of Davis. Warriors win the face off. They draw it on the far corner. On the half boards now. Up through center ice. Warriors bring it all the way down. Get a shot on net. Saved by Noe. Noe's had some pretty easy saves for him so far in this game.
He hasn't been tested a whole lot in this game yet.
Not like Davis
has. I would venture to say coming out of the locker room, we're going to see probably a lot more pressure from these guys.
All right, after 2 periods of play, the Capitals up by 2. Going to get a fresh scrape on the ice.
I'm going to go check out the chili.
We are headed up to the chili feed and see what we can come up with. Be back in 15, 20 minutes with third period action. Thanks for listening to Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with the Des Moines Capitals hockey. Barely made it back up here. I'll let Rob to get on here first, and then we'll send over to the far side. Caps up by 2, wearing their white jerseys going to your right on the screen. Warriors wearing their red jerseys going to your left. Well, Rob, that was a splash and go.
Yeah, it was
icing on the Warriors.
just a little bit of taste of what's up there.
Actually, icing on the Capitals. Yeah, just a little bit of. It took me 5 minutes to wander up and down the line to decide what I'm going to have, and then.
I went right for the Heat right away.
You did. I saw you do that. How was it? Which Heat one did you go after?
The Jeff Starr's 2 minutes for kicking butt chili.
Well, I saw John Young's hadn't been touched yet. One with the big long hot dogs in it.
I think his reputation precedes him when it comes to his chili, and there's a lot of people are afraid.
On the far side to play it is Bragg. Bragg left out in front by shot on net. Davison with the save. That was a nice shot by Baxter. Well, already early, is it still morning? Early in the morning, already seen some alumni Capital people here that I haven't seen all year, and they came out just for the chili feed, so that's kind of what it's all about for us, just to celebrate today's hockey game and the game of hockey itself, and enjoy the time.
I saw Moines come by, and he said the day's just lining up perfect. Come out and get some chili, watch some hockey, and then watch some football after that.
Yeah, it does. I never even thought about that, but yes, it does. And
you didn't know when you did the schedule that it would line up perfectly, did you?
No, not back in. We put this stuff together back when it's warm outside, August,
right.
September, whatever. No, not at all. We just go with dates and where it works in our schedule, but had no clue with the NFL.
Well, and with two kind of regional teams playing in those 2 games, makes it, a lot of people makes it easier for them to do all those things, to watch this and then go back home and watch some football.
Warriors with it now. They bring it up through center ice. Back to plate is Wiersma for the Capitals. On the near side, Myers. Myers back to the far side to Collins. Collins chasing after it.
So far, it's looked like in the first 2 periods that the Capitals have a little bit more step in their skating. I think we're going to probably, in this, if the Capitals could stave off this initial push from Waterloo in the 3rd period, I like their chances.
Yep. Well, I remember Waterloo coming out pretty strong in the 3rd yesterday. I do believe that was the JV game. Here comes the Capitals back the other way. Wiersma with across the blue line down into the Warriors in the ring. He comes free. Shot saved by Davis. A nice effort by Wiersma. He fought it off all the way coming down into the offensive zone for the Capitals and gets a shot on net. 12:37 left in the 3rd.
Jake's one of those defensemen, very good on the defensive side, but also has some really good offensive capabilities too.
Yep.
So he's a pretty dangerous guy to have out there for the Capitals.
Well, we saw it yesterday with Baxter too, and Myers, of course. Myers plays both ways pretty well. Puck goes all the way down, a little outside of the net there, and he's just going to hang on to it.
That's one of those in-between pucks.
Yeah.
Don't know if you should, as the goalie, should get it off to the side or just get on it.
Capitals, nice face-off win by the Capitals. They draw it up through the center ice. Played by Bellis over by the Capitals bench, and Laprade has it now. Laprade bringing forward with it. Laprade has it. Looking, and had DiCarlo there. DiCarlo kind of fell let down, and he did fall down and went to the right. But DiCarlo's back up with it, sent down into the Capitals in the rink, played by Bellis on the far side. 12 minutes remaining in the 3rd period. Shout out to our people taking tickets today. They're listening and watching as they're taking tickets up in taking money for tickets up in the 2 entryway doors.
Yeah, Sarah Wadden's up at one
Sarah
of
Wadden.
them.
Yep. Capitals with it. That's probably the worst job I'd want to do. I've never had to do that, but it'd be the job I don't want to do. But hats off to them, the people that do it. Warriors with it on the far side, all the way in. Shot on net, saved by Noe. And I told his mom up there, she was in the soup line with me. I said, Noe's just making it look easy today.
Yeah, he is. And we could sit up here and say, oh, those are easy shots, those are easy shots. And,
yeah.
And somebody that's played goaltender might tell you,
yeah,
no, they're not.
Right. But he makes it look easy.
Yeah, he does.
Capitals face off outside the Warriors' defensive side of the ice. Capitals won the face-off draw back to Baxter. Baxter up the web. Sin on the near side. Puck comes free all the way back out to center ice. Nice back check by Baxter. Up to play is Noga. Noga has it now. Sent over to the far side, chasing after it is Webby. Webby catches up to it, and a little extra speed gets it down into the Warriors, into the rink. Bouncing puck left in. Still kept in by the Capitals. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Played by Bragg. Bragg back over to Myers. Tipped down into the Warriors in the rink. 10:16 left in the third period. Comes the Warriors up the left side of the ice. They bring it all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Back to play it is Davison. Davison in behind his own goaltender.
Still want to see the Capitals start, skating hard to pucks, not coasting and sitting back here on their heels.
Goal. And the Warriors in behind the goal line. Tip one pass to get one past Noe on an odd angle shot, and the Warriors make it, and Rob just talked about it, Warriors make it a 2-1 hockey game, and that's exactly what happened there as the Capitals quit moving out there. 2-1 hockey game. Warriors made that look easy.
Yeah. You start playing on your heels, and it's hard to get back playing on your toes. And so see if the Capitals could shift gears here a little bit.
Right out front, shot, goal! Just like that, Rob called it, and the Capitals are back up 3-1 as Burnell puts one past Davis. And he made that one look easy.
Yeah, just a nice almost a give and go play. Had a guy coming down the slot, good feed in front of the goalie, was able to put it past him. Exactly what the Capitals need to do. Now let's stay on top of our toes and
we got one back.
Stay after these guys.
Face off back down in the Warriors in the rink on the icing.
And there's going to be, with 9 minutes to go, Waterloo is going to be, I guarantee you, it's probably going to get a little bit more physical. They're going to be wanting to get at for pucks.
Shot on net, saved by Davis.
We just got to continue to play hockey. Don't get involved in any extracurricular things here.
Capitals have it at the blue line, kept in by Mazakowski. Puck goes deep into the Warriors in the rink. Over to players Burnell. The puck comes free, back out to Bragg. Bragg backhands it down in. Back up to the blue line. Here comes the Warriors back the other way. 2-on-1 coming back down into the Capitals in the rink. They go wide with it. Charles Burnell's goal, assisted by Drake Davison. Shot saved by Noe. Wow.
Against his own teammate.
I didn't see who was shot. I didn't know. I was looking down.
Number 16 for us was trying to play the puck, tipped right off his stick, almost got Noe going the wrong way.
Wow. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that might be Noe's best save of the game.
Yeah, if we could have the save of the game, that might be it.
Yeah. On the near side to play, Mazakowski. Mazakowski down below the goal line, up to Burnell on the right side.
And here comes the physical play. You just got to. There's going to be a lot of pinching, probably a lot of more pinching by their defensemen too.
Back out to center ice. Warriors with it, send it over to the far side. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Nice job by Collins keeping that alive at the blue line. Now it squirts free.
That should be too many men on the
Boy, they
ice.
were close, and they're going to get called for it, I think.
Yep. It hit the player coming off the bench, and those guys weren't off the ice.
Nice call. I mean, I didn't think they were going to call it, and then they ended up calling it. The Warriors get called for too many men on the ice.
Alertness by the linesman there. Saw that.
And the Capitals will be on the Pickett Finch Creamery power play. All your stop by any of your local grocery stores here in the Des Moines area.
It was just kind of a regular line change for Waterloo. Unfortunately, the puck bounced over that way and hit one of their players.
Shorthanded try by the Warriors brings it down in the Capitals into the rink. Picked off by Wiersma, though. Wiersma has it right up through center ice, right down through the Buccaneer logo.
See, I wish he'd get it in a lot deeper than that. Well, he had the room to do that, but works out.
Wiersma has it at the blue line. Ooh, he barely kept it in. Over the plate is Myers. Myers back to Wiersma. Fires it. Shot. Tipped. Loose.
Have to make sure you have a clear shot on that.
Cap.
2-goal lead here.
Yeah, he had his hands full there at the blue line. Wiersma back to Legler. Fires it. Shot off the shin pads or off the goalie pad by Davis, and he sends it off into the corner.
That got redirected and then on the pad of the goalie.
Back out to the top side of Laprade. Laprade over to Wiersma. He fires it. Shot off the crossbar. Wiersma just about got one. A half inch to the right, and that would have been in.
Good patience here by the Capitals. Nice shot.
Nice shot on net. Save. Myers with a nice shot on net.
And that's just where you want it.
6:41 left in the third period. Capitals up by 2, working on 53 seconds left on the power play.
And Myers put that shot right where you want it. You know, get low, get the rebound.
Face off to the glove side on Davis. Brunell with the face off for the Capitals out there with Bragg and Davison, Myers, and Wiersma out there for the Capitals. On the near side, played by Brunell on the half boards. 44 seconds left on the penalty. Too many men on the ice penalties for Waterloo.
Dangerous pass.
Oh, dangerous pass there. The Warriors put some pressure on Wiersma and able to get it up out of the zone. Back over to players. Myers, shot on net, save, loose. Shot, go! Go!
I think that hit his pad and went right along the goal line, and then somebody put it back in. I didn't see who did it.
I think it might have been.
It might be Brunell.
Brunell, maybe. I think it went 5-hole, came off the post. It rid across the goal line, and somebody for the Capitals is able to tap that home, and the Capitals get the power play goal, make it a 4-1 hockey game.
Capitals just need to keep working here. Wow, I've never seen that happen.
What happened?
They blew the whistle to play, and they only had 4 guys on the ice. And I've never seen a referee stop it after they dropped it.
Well, I guess he's Sunday morning generosity, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Fair play, I guess.
Yeah, fair play, yeah. So Capitals with it up to Noga. Noga across the blue line down into the Warriors in the rink. And the Warriors bring it right up through center ice, down into the Capitals into the rink now. Played by Lanigan.
With just about 5 minutes to go, Capitals got to work on making sure they get this puck deep in the zone. Don't turn it over here at the blue line.
Sent over to the far side. Bellis chasing after it. Back down in the Capitals into the rink. And the Warriors are changing up. Gives Bellis a little bit of room, but gets...
Kind of getting hounded there by 15.
He was. Capitals able to clear it back out to center ice. right at 5 minutes remaining in the period. Whoa.
Oh, that should be a penalty. The guy took his stick and threw it.
Jesus Christ. He went way up in the air. Oh, watch Tommy Collins now. He's going to be... No.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I thought it was going to be crazy. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Back to play is Lanigan. Lanigan brings it down on the Warriors in the rink. Shot goes wide. Tommy plays it. Collins plays it on the far side. Tipped in front by Davis. Loose puck, and the Warriors able to bring it out through center ice. Nice back check by Collins. Nice hard hit on the far side. Loose puck right in front of the Capitals bench. 4:11 left in the third period. Back up to Tanner Gay. Gay has it now. Fires it on net. Saved by Davis. He sends it off to the far side. Two players collide there. Luckily, both players get up. And referee right there was just, unfortunately. Baxter with it. Baxter up to Legler. Sent over to the far side to Mazakowski. Mazakowski plays it off the far boards.
Get that puck deep there. That's what you want to do.
We got players tied up over by the Waterloo bench, able to skate free. Capital penalty coming on the Warriors. We might have one down.
He got kind of tripped up going in for that puck. I think he's going to be okay. I don't know.
Capitals be on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play. 3:28 left in the third. As Brock DiCarlo very, very, very slow to go to the bench.
That's one tough kid,
yeah.
I tell you. Pound for pound, that kid is one of the toughest kids we got.
Yep.
Most of our kids are, but
yeah, he's extra tough.
He's just one of those kids that throws his whole body out there.
So anyway, Capitals, a little insurance here going with 3 minutes left in the 3:13 left in the third. 5-on-4 hockey. Back out to Wiersma. Wiersma with it. Fires it. Shot saved by Davis off into the protective netting. And the Capitals are looking to give Waterloo Warriors their only second loss of the season. And it would be a huge 2 points for the Capitals JV team, as they will be able to pick up 4 out of the 6 points out of the weekend, and I would call that a pretty successful weekend.
Well, with the two teams we play in, we'll take 4.
Yeah, we'll take 4, yeah. Very two good teams, Jets and the Warriors. Two of the top teams. Not any easier next week as we're back in action next week. Shot on goal! Tic-tac-toe! And Bragg gets a goal, assist by Burnell. And Capitals make this a 5-1 hockey game. Well, Rob, what a way to come out in the third period here by the Capitals, and how to respond from yesterday's game.
Absolutely. Just all and out Capital game today from start to finish.
Yeah.
And that's what Coach Spring wants to see, is a 3-period game.
Well, despite our loss last night, the coaches were very happy with both teams last night.
Yeah.
I thought it was probably one of our best games we have played. So on the far side to play it is Bellis. Bellis back out to Lanigan, and the Capitals come in off sides. 2:20 left in the third period.
Andy, just take your time there getting that puck back in, because no pressure, and you're fighting clock now.
We'll get this game shut down and bring up the varsity game. Scheduled for a 12 o'clock start time, and it looks like we're about on schedule for that. Warriors with it on the far side. They bring it across the blue line down into the Capitals into the rink. Played by Lanigan. And no icing as that comes all the way down, trickles on net. Davis just sends it off to the far side. Picked off by Cooper, and number 8 for the Warriors got sandwiched there up on the half boards. And we got a player, that number 8 is slow to get up, and he got sandwiched. Number 8 for the Warriors, slow to get up. Our trainer's out there talking to him. Hopefully he just got his wind knocked out of him. We saw that last weekend in Dubuque as Legler with the wind knocked out of him. I just caught it out of my corner of my eye, Rob. It just looked like all 3 players went hard into the boards. It was two Capitals and 1 Waterloo player.
And he happened to be in the middle of it. So
I heard the huge bang, but yep, he's up. Up, he's skating over there. No help from the trainer, so I think he's going to be all right. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him. .152 left in the third period.
Well, just a hard play, around the boards, and don't want to see anybody get injured here.
Warriors pick it up in behind their own goaltender. Played on the near side. Warriors have it now in behind their own goaltender on the far side. Tommy Collins in to intercept that pass. Tommy bats it down, sent over, a shot on net by Tommy, and Davis with the save. 1:29 left in the third period.
I'm gonna go out on limb.
I think we're gonna get a victory here. Dave DiCarlo running the camera. He's go out on limb.
Way to stretch that for us there,
yeah,
DiCarlo.
I think the Capitals are gonna get a well-deserved victory here today.
Yeah, and just solid play from start to finish.
Yeah, we kind of got off to a slow start there in the first, but both teams were kind of trying to get their legs going on a Sunday morning. But once after that first period got over, it's been almost all Capitals. Noe's faced a few hard shots, especially when his own player throws it on the net on him. Back out to play is Collins. Collins dumps it down into the Warriors in the rink. 1 minute remaining in the period. Back over on the near side, Lanigan with it. Lanigan up to Tanner Gay, fires it down in deep, over the plate is Webb.
No need to chase the puck here, just stay back, play some defense, and let the clock be your friend here.
And here comes the Warriors right down center ice, down into the Capitals in the rink. Nice defense by Baxter, sends it off to the far corner. Baxter for the Capitals picks it up in behind his own goaltender with 23 seconds remaining in the period. Warriors not able to keep it in. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Waterloo Warriors go 18-2 after today, and the Capitals are going to pick up a win. It will be 14-3 or 15-3. Won't make much difference in the standings. But anyway, the Capitals pick up a well-deserved win, beat the Waterloo Warriors 5-1. A very good hockey game, very good Des Moines Capitals team, and a very good Waterloo Warriors game. So congratulations to the Des Moines Capitals with the win today. We'll let you see the handshake.
Well, I think
we got to go graze some more.
I think this game just showed, playing the games they did Friday, Saturday, maybe hopefully launch this JV team into knowing what it's like to play some upper echelon teams and what it takes to get those victories. So it showed today.
All right, Rob Paulus, Tony Scott going to sign off. Be back in probably a half hour with the varsity game. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey.